college experience video. So I graduated college I'm supposed to be 2018, but my degree says 2017 because I finished in December of 2017. But I finished school a semester early. Yeah, like I said, I finished school a semester early. So my freshman year was okay. I graduated June 4th, 2014. And by that Sunday, whatever that Sunday was, I started school, taking classes at Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. It's the HBCU. I think I said that in the last video, but anyways, I took 3 classes. It was English, music, and math. When I was there over the summer, it was okay. I met a couple of people that, I'm still friends with to this day. When I first got to school, I was to myself, I had a roommate because at this time we were staying in a dorm where it was 2 rooms, but 4 people stayed in there and we shared one bathroom. So it was like me and my roommate was on the other side, and then there was some roommate. Then I had 2 other roommates who was across the living room. They were from DC. They were very cool. Me and my roommate, we were cool. Like we were cool. Like that was the only person that I actually spoke with when I was, there. Then I started like opening up a little bit, but I used to go home like almost every weekend, y'all. Like I used to go home almost every weekend because I didn't have no friends. I really didn't have any friends at home because my friend at the time, she went off into the military. She went into the Air Force, so I really didn't, I didn't have nobody at home other than family. Then one day I just decided that I just wanted to open up to people and started talking to people. So there was these girls. It was my best friend Bree. It was Bree, Tyra, Kennedy, and Sam, and I think Tommy. They're all sitting at the table because they were talking to each other. They had been friends with each other at lunch. So like I just decided I want to sit with them. And my best friend brings this story up all the time. I just decided that I just want to sit with them. So she always tell me, I was looking at you like, who is this girl? Why is she standing here? Why is she just sitting down? And ever since then, like, I've been friends with them. So we would, like, they would go to parties and stuff over the summer, but I never did go to any parties. I probably went to like maybe one party, and that was the last day of summer school. Like, I used to get annoyed fast too. And then in Orangeburg, they got these things called locals, which locals are people who live in Orangeburg. They'll come to campuses. They'll either come to Claflin or they'll come to State and try to holler at females and stuff like that. When you walking down the road, like, freshman year, you ain't got no car or nothing like that, or, you ain't got no car or nothing like that. So we would walk to like McDonald's that was up the road, and Taco Bell, and it was like this little Chinese place and this little wing place. And Wendy's up the road. They'll be blowing the horn at us, all type of stuff. Then I met these girls, Tima and Michi. They were from Charleston, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I finally had somebody who was, from where I was from. But I kind of already knew Michi because of we had like this little thing in school, and I met her in school, but she went to a different school than me, and then Michi sat behind me in class. So it was just like, oh, I finally got somebody that I can relate to. But see, in Orangeburg is like a small Charleston. Like everybody from Orangeburg, well, everybody from Charleston was in Orangeburg. Either they was at Claflin or they was at South Carolina State. So it was just like, you was home, but you wasn't home. Like everybody and their mama was either from Charleston or they was from the nearby like areas of Charleston. So everybody was like close together. Then my freshman year, like, did I go to parties? I don't really think I went to that much parties. My freshman year. Well, the difference between freshman year and then the summers, the parties was a little different because the Greeks was out then. So like there would be a lot of Greek parties and a lot of kickbacks and stuff like that. So that's what it was different. After a while, like I stopped going to stuff because it was just like the same repeat, you know? Like everybody was doing the same thing, like we were at the same house or the same club or whatever every week. So it started getting like boring. Then my sophomore year, it was the same. I was in my freshman year, I was in a dorm where me and my cousin shared rooms. My cousin used to make me so mad, y'all. My cousin was the type of person who used to be like, get up early in the morning. And I hated that. Like, you don't got class, but you up 6 o'clock in the morning. And then she got to the point where she would stop getting up 6 o'clock in the morning or early in the morning. And she'll just lay in the bed. She'll start laying in the bed. And I always be like, I wonder my cousin be doing that because of me. But she used to make me so mad because she used to be getting up, turning on the lights. And all type of stuff. But that, I love her to death. Jasmine, I love you to death though. Then, my sophomore year, I was in another dorm. It was like a all-girls dorm as well. It was okay. Yeah, it was okay. By then I had a job, so like on the weekends I would be going home, so I wasn't really on campus that much. Then my junior year, I moved across the campus and I moved into another all-girls dorm where it was 4 people in the room, 2 bathrooms. So suite A and B share one bathroom, and suite C and D share another bathroom, and then we all just shared the living room. I wasn't really in my room then because I had a job, and then one of my friends, she and another one of our friends had an apartment together. So we would be at their house all the time, or we would just be riding around, or we just find stuff to do. We be in Columbia. We just used to be doing all type of stuff. So then I didn't go to that much parties. Like we would do things like together, like things together, in the midst of our circle that we had of friends. Then my senior year, I found out that I only had 4 credits, so I wouldn't have to do 2 semesters of school. I only did 1 semester, which was my fall semester. So I was taking classes online, and I was taking classes on the ground, meaning as in on campus. Then I was working 2 jobs. By then, the summer of my senior year, I had bought a car, so I was driving back and forth to school. The days where I had early morning classes, so like on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I didn't have class until 1 o'clock. So I would go to work like 5 o'clock in the morning, get off at 11, and then when I get off at 11, drive to my best friend's house um, take a shower, eat, do whatever, then go to class at 1 o'clock. Then I would go after class is over. I'll go to my job that was on campus. I had a job that was on campus because I was cool with one of my teachers at the time. She was my teacher my freshman year. She worked inside the career development services, and I got a job working there. Then yeah, like on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll stay in Orangeburg because I had 9 o'clock, 2 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays at like 8 or 9 o'clock. It was an early morning class, but it was class that was like back to back. So when we finished with one class, we had another class, but it was all the same teacher. So after I finished that class, I'll go to my own campus class, and then after I get off like 5 o'clock, I'll go to my best friend's house and do whatever, and then I'll pack my stuff up and go home and just do it all over again the next day. My senior year, I really didn't go to that much parties either. I went to like 2 parties. One of the parties I went to was one of my friends, God rest his soul, Jerry. They had like a Halloween party, and it was like the biggest, like they was promoting the party like big time. It was supposed to be one of the biggest parties of Claflin history at the time. And me and my friends, this is what we used to do. Every day we used to go to the liquor store, and this is sad. Now I look back on it, because it's like I was a drunk when I was in college, almost. Whoever got out of class, this even was my junior year, whoever got out of class first, you would go to the liquor store. So me and my friend at the time, we would always be together because she had a car. So like when I get out of class, she'll come pick me up, or she'll meet me at the dorm or whatever, and we'll go to the liquor store, and then we'll go to our other friend's house. But then once we got to my senior year, when they had their own apartment at the time, somebody will call, we'll text in a group message like, oh well, who getting out of class first, or I'm about to go to the liquor store, one of y'all about to cash at me, whoop-de-whoop, whatever, we about to put it on the bottle, da-da-da-da. So back then, we used to drink Paul Masson, the peach. When I tell you, we used to get like the big bottles, and we used to be splitting that. It used to be so much of us that the bottle would last me like 1 or 2 days, and then somebody else would go to the liquor store and buy it or whatever. And then we used to get like the little shot glasses that had like half this, half that. So that day of the party, we had a bottle, and we was turning up. We had fun that day. So it was like this much Paul Masson in the bottle. It was a big bottle. So they was like, who about to finish out this bottle? So I've been like, well, shit, let it be me. So really, I wasn't I'm not gonna say I was a big drinker, but I knew how to control my alcohol, you know? So I would never be the one to get like up drunk, like falling all over, not like that, because I was always the one who would be ready to drive home, because at the time I was a criminal justice major, and I would be like, well, why would that would look bad being on my behalf, being a criminal justice major and being drunk and all of that. That would have been like my whole career just went down the drain. But that day I let loose. I got so drunk that I'm so embarrassed to even talk about it. I got so drunk that by the time we got to the party, I was like through. Like I couldn't barely stand up. So I went and sat in the car. And when I felt like I was falling asleep and I was sobering back up, they were coming out the party. We got back home. So the apartment that my best friend was staying at the time was upstairs, downstairs. So her room was downstairs, and there was 2 rooms upstairs. So I was staying on one of the friends at the time. Her room was upstairs. So I went to her room and went to the bathroom, and I had to throw up. And I felt like once I had threw up, I had felt so much better, but I just couldn't get off the bed. because I was out for the rest of the night. So after that, I really didn't go to no more parties after that I can remember. By then, I had already started to wind down and try to find jobs and stuff like that. I had finished school on my last class was December 17th, 2017, or maybe December 18th, and then my birthday was the next week. Oh, we did something for my birthday, but I don't think we went to no club or nothing. Yeah, I don't think we went to no club or no party or nothing like that. But when I say I would say my overall college experience was pretty good. Like, I really do miss my college friends. Some of them I still talk to. Might not be on a daily basis, but I still talk to when I talk to them. I could say out of my college experience, I met my best friend. Love her to death. My other friends, the other people that I met on the journey are amazing. I might as well say, if I can do my whole college experience over, I think I probably would do it over. I mean, I would do it over, but I think I would do it a little different. I think I would have let loose and had a little bit more fun than what I had, because I didn't have that much fun. I had a little bit of fun, but not that much. I would probably do it all over again and have more fun than what I do. But I must say this: don't let the fun overdo your work, because there was a lot of people that I went to school with. They let the fun overpower their work.
Drinking and
some of them failed,
all
some of them
take over
probably
what you
still
came
in
to
school
do
now. I don't
school,
know,
because you have some people who
I don't care, but
school and be
try
to
to stay
forever.
focused. That's one thing. Try to stay focused.
Still trying to graduate. Enjoy yourself.
You do not want to be a senior for 5 years or
get sidetracked.
A freshman for 5 years or whatever it might be.
Lose your focus on
your experience be great, but don't let it. Don't let the college experience take over.
Is going to school
as well.